Wait, real quick, back to the audition thing. I was once on this audition and Brian was helping me with it. He's like, you're going to get it, dude. And my buddy was the director. He's like, you're going to get it. And I walked into the audition room and I saw Nick Jonas going for the same part. And I just went, all right, probably not going to get it.
He said, you're going to get it or you're not going to get it?
You're going to get it.
Oh,
He's
Brian,
like, dude, this is a shoo-in. You fit and our boy's the director. And I walked in and Nick Jonas was sitting there. I went, all right,
and that's how he made the band? What band is he in?
Yeah, but
the Jonas Brothers.
Jonas Brothers.
You can't. I don't know. I mean, I just.
What band is he?
I
don't fucking know, dude.
I've been in that exact situation. I've been in that exact situation. That had that similar thought. I walk into an audition and there's like famous people sitting there. You know, and I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to get this.
I was that guy.
But I did get it, and I was on Workaholics for 8 years. So
yeah.
You can't think like that.
I was that guy. I was the guy that was in the room that was like, sorry, I'm here.
Sorry, guys. Well, that's why you're a successful actor, Eric. And I fucking, I make trucks and fucking coach kids baseball.
Even from I remember on Dine Up Here, I walked into the audition room, and they're doing, it's for the test. It's the test.
Yeah.
So I walk into the test, and Santino's sitting there, you know, because he's going for a different part. But we see each other and we're like, what up? You know what I mean? And we're like having fun. And all these other people were just like,
they're fucked. And when they see that, they're fucked.
Like, look at these actors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course they want. It's I don't even, that whole thing is so stupid. Just cast you guys.
Yeah.
I don't like tests and all that. It's so stupid, dude.
Well, people have to justify their job.
I know.
You know, I remember when I walked into the test. It's like the head of Showtime.
Yeah, it's so
head of
stupid.
casting, and they're
so
like
silly.
But they seem. I see on the table they have a headshot of me from 25 years ago.
Yeah. I know, right?
You know.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? This is the test. I walked in and said, why y'all using this headshot?
That's, hilarious.
And then the guy goes, the head of Showtime goes, what's wrong with that headshot? You know, I go, dude, I don't even look like this anymore. You know, then I realized in the middle, I was like, oh, I'm in a test. But also, I knew in that moment, I was going to book this job.
Right.
You know?
All right, last scenario, gentlemen.
Okay.
We're still going?
This is more for Nick.
This guy really came with it.
Yeah. We have to do something for this podcast.
He's ready,
I'm on Jones on third. Okay.
Now?
No, you know. You know what? I knew you were going to do that. And it's like that sort of bench seating. They're trying to be artsy, you know.
Dude,
but
honestly, don't even talk to me about that fucking kind of seating, dude. I can't stand it, but go ahead.
It's because artsy in LA is uncomfortable, okay?
Yep.
So I'm sitting with my buddy, and then two girls are sitting behind me, and we're almost back to back. A guy comes over, and he's flirting with these girls. It's going terrible. His game is trash, okay?
Nothing better.
And it was so funny. So the guy leaves, and I turn around and go, that went well, huh? So then she's got on a tank top, and we all start laughing, you know. She was like, you know, and then the girl's laughing, and she's talking, and she's like, hi, blah, 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 blah. And her titty,
yes.
Chris,
now,
her whole titty pops out.
Yes.
Okay, mid-conversation.
What?
Her whole titty is just out now.
This is for me.
Yeah, this is for Nick. I said, her titty is out, and she's just like, blah, blah, blah. All right.
I pretend nothing happened.
Wait, can I?
Fuck, and I look right in her eyes and I say,
oh, no, I look.
Sweetheart, your tits out.
You and me on the same page.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Let me tell you why.
Excuse me, ma'am. Your fat titties out.
Here's the thing. Eventually, she's going to notice her titties out.
Well, that yeah,
okay, listen. Eventually, she gonna notice her titties out.
Yeah.
Wait,
and at
Eric.
that point,
Eric,
she's gonna be like,
Eric,
Brendan, can I finish?
Big tit. Hold on, big tit.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
If it fell
It
out,
does
it's big.
matter. It does matter. If it was a
huge
tiny
titty,
flat
okay?
tit, we don't care.
Know?
She knew.
Oh.
Anyway, so her titty pops out. Okay, so what I'm saying is, here's your dilemma. You don't say nothing about the titty.
You're a creep.
She's gonna eventually look down and be like, "Oh, my titty's out," and you can see my titty is out.
You go like that, but then you go like this. That's the game.
Or like Chris and I, you go. I went like this.
What'd you do, Eric?
Chris. Hey, your titty.
Oh my god,
Because
dude.
the thing too is because you can't be like this. Hey,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
My mouth is watering because
Yeah,
your
yeah,
titty is out. You know
Wait,
what I mean?
but okay, was she with friends?
Yeah, she was with her.
And nobody saw but you.
But because her friend, like her friend sitting next to her, and
okay.
they're looking like this. You know what I mean? So then, you know, then she goes, "Oh my god!" You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what I mean?
So she was hot.
Yeah.
I mean, if the guy came up to her and her tits were out.
But her tit wasn't out until.
I know. But if it fell out.
Yeah, it's just like she was just so like, one of these like
Oh, that's
girls
a sloppy
like,
titty.
So yeah, blah, blah, blah. And it was just like, I was like, first of all, have a bra on. You out in public.
I don't be gay, bro.
No. I would just be like, I got another situation for you.
But how is that one for me?
Because what would you do? Do you
You
say
like
something?
tits, Nick?
Nick would probably wait. I've seen enough. Hey.
Can you pass
Nick
the
would
mail?
wait till Nick would wait till he busted a nut and then he would talk.
He's going like this. Yeah.
Nick's all,
I can't believe it.
your tit.
No, I have another. One time I don't even know what I was in high school.
You're in high school right now?
Yeah, I was. I said.
That's what I said. I said I was in Jones
No,
on
you
third.
didn't. You said I'm in Jones on third. So okay, look.
You know what I meant. Fuck
You
off.
set the
we
scene.
know what you meant, but so
You're in high school.
I'm in high school,
You are?
and I look over and notice I'm with a girl, okay, and we both look over. We both notice that the teacher, she's standing talking to the somebody at the desk, and she has white pants on, and she gets her period. Okay, now
Disaster.
Now the girl goes, gets up, walks over, and says, "Hey," and she goes, "Oh," and then she leaves. So she told her, okay. And I remember thinking, even in high school, I remember thinking, "Oh, it's good that she did that because I would have had to do that if she didn't," and I would have done it, and that sucks. But like, you don't want somebody to be. You would just. I know what Brendan would do, dude.
In high school,
And you
I would
be
say
like,
nothing
"Was
until
there a
my
drive-by?"
friends.
What?
In high school, I'd say nothing until
Yeah.
my friends,
No, Brandon would be
man.
like, somebody's got a China flag on them.
No, Japan.
Oh, yeah. Same thing. Same thing.
The China flag would be a really heavy flow.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I feel sick.
I would.
That's so funny. I remember being in school. It was like, must have been really young. This is like right when girls, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was or anything like that. And I saw a guy, there was this girl, I saw a guy telling the girl that her string, you know what I mean?
Oh.
You
And
thought they were a Teddy Ruxpin?
I didn't know what, he said that and I was just
Hi,
like,
friend.
Yeah, I was like, why does she have a string right there? I just remember like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No, dude,
Not
I
knowing-
would,
What if you did that and her eyes lit up?
Her eyes
No.
were lit up.
Yeah.
no, I got one for you. God bless this girl. Her name was Kathy Lee something. I forget her last name. This was in
Gifford?
5th grade. Yeah. So I was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
And I finally got up the nerve. They sat us next to each other during some project. I'm like, oh, thank God, she's the hottest in class. I'm gonna finally talk to this bitch, right? But I was picking my nose, right? I'm picking my nose before she sat down, and I could feel it was a fucking raisin bran sized booger in there. And I'm like, where the? And I felt it, and I'm like, did it fall to the ground? Whatever. And I just carry on, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna talk to her. I'm all, hey, Kathy. And she goes, oh my God. She goes, oh my God. She goes, you got a booger right here.
Oh,
dude,
my.
this fucking booger was hanging off my face, dude. But she was nice enough not to call me out in front of everybody. She just
Yeah.
goes, you have a huge booger right here. She never
good.
talked to me again.
Well, she shouldn't have.
Yeah.
You
No,
fucked up. That's the
I
game.
completely sabotaged the thing.
That's the game.
But that's okay, though. I mean, if you were quicker on your feet, you'd be like, well, yeah, it's not mine. Somebody sneezed near me.
I still want to know what Nick would do with the titty.
I think I wouldn't say
No,
anything.
Nick wouldn't say anything. Nick would go like this.
I wouldn't say anything. Yeah, I'd be like, oh my God.
You're just okay being a creep.
And then eat the rest of the food and run away.
No, Nick would
And then
go
he'd
get
get in his
another
car
coffee.
real quick and then crash. He'd be so fucked up.
I just bust out of there like the Kool-Aid man.
Get in the car, just hit another car and start crying.
And everybody's like, what a creep. He didn't tell
Yeah.
me about
She's like,
And
wow,
then
Nick,
it's still
that's your
jizzing,
fourth
crying
coffee.
and
You're
jizzing
still
in the
here.
car still.
All right. Well, that's all I had for today.